Okay, hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about support and resistance, what it means, how to plot them, and how to map them out. Now, support and resistance simply is a region in the market where there are either large number of sellers or there are large number of buyers who are willing to buy or to sell at a particular price. Now, for resistance simply means a region in the market where there are large numbers of sellers who are willing to sell at this zone here, as you can see in this illustration. This resistance here is a region where there are large amount of sellers willing to sell this market at this point. There are also buyers, but the amount of sellers here are larger than, is more than the amount of buyers here. Also, support simply means a region in the market where there are large amount of buyers, more than those that are willing to sell. Support and resistance can also be known as supply and demand zones. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to is that support and resistance is not just a particular line or a particular price. It's always a region in that area of the market where you see the market reversing from. One thing you should know is that the key point you should know is that as support is broken, it becomes resistance. When support is broken, it becomes resistance, and when resistance is broken, it becomes support. Your simple break and retest strategy is simply marketing testing, retesting it. Okay, so now let's go to a live chart so we can really illustrate and know how we're going to plot this support and resistance properly. Now, looking at this chart, this is pounds USD chart. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be plotting the support and the resistance in this chart. Now, I prefer to plot my resistance, support and resistance on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame. Now, as you can see, when this market was moving on, the market was kept breaking the resistance and testing it. So also when it was coming down, it was breaking the support and testing it. Now, as you can see, to plot support and resistance, you just need to zoom in a little so you can take an overall view of what the market is doing. Now, as you can see, there is support here. Sorry, as you can see, there is support here. On this zone, also there is resistance here. When plotting support and resistance, you want to take the high and the low. First of all, you want to take the overall high and the overall of the region where the market currently is. Where the current price of the market is. You don't want to be plotting support and resistance in region where the market may not be to in the next 1 year or the next year. But depending on the volatility in the market anyway, the market can just move there at any point in time. But for now, we want to concentrate on the regions in the market where we are seeing the market currently trading in. So after doing that, what you want to do in terms of mapping is you want to start taking out the current zone. You see there's a resistance here. Market. In a previous explanation, I said support and resistance is not just a single line, but a region in the market. This zone here, you can simply plot it here. Or you can take the low here. This is the resistance becoming support. Also, when market came down to test it. So this zone here is a region where there are buyers now willing to take the market upward. Now, also, we can see that this one is very obvious. We can see that at a point the market was rejected from this zone up to 3 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And also, you can also see in this zone that market also came to this zone, bounced off, it came to this zone, bounced off, it came to this zone, bounced off, it came to this zone, bounced off it, broke it, retested it, and started moving upward. Now, having plotted this horizontal tool, what I like doing personally is I don't like using the horizontal tool, but I'll use the rectangle tool to shade up the area, letting me know that it's not just a particular line that we are looking at, but a region in the market where the market has bounced off from or could bounce off from, letting you know that buyers or sellers are in that zones. Yeah, let me just try and make this. Sorry guys, let me just try and make this neat. Okay, so I think this is enough. This is enough for now. So as you can see, we have four zone plotted out. Okay, let's just add one more. Let's say the market, for example, the market break above this resistance here. The first zone we'll be looking at it coming to will be these zones here. So when the market break above this resistance, the next zone we'll be looking at it coming to is this zone before this zone. But I'm just going to keep in this zone here. This is the only one I'm going to plot. I'm going to remove this. Okay, so as you can see, I don't like my chart looking like this anyway. So I'm going to remove the horizontal line too. Okay, many ones that I've not plotted. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we are good to go. So this is it, guys. This is how you map out your support and resistance zones. You can decide to make them equal. Also give your chart a little bit. Well, personally, I don't like having more than four zones marked out in my chart. Um, Basically, where the current market is, you range the current that the current market is trading between this range and this range, then a lower one to see the market break below, and a higher one to see the market break above. Those are the ones that I like having in my chart, so I can pay attention to what the market is currently doing. And also in plotting support and resistance, there's also a dynamic way where you can plot it, in the sense that as this market is going up, it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. We use trend lines to also plot a dynamic support and resistance, knowing that when the market break out of this trend line, we know that the market, there's possibility of the market coming down. But when market break out of a trend line, I like to also see break a horizontal support also before we start selling. What I'm saying is, when the market, if for example this market wants to sell, for example, it's going to sell, we want to see do something like this. Break, come down here, come here, then before we see it coming down, we want to see a break of this support, break out of this trend and break of this support, then a return of it before we sell. See, when trading, you want to have as much confluences as you can have. This is what determines your win ratio, because trading is a game of probability. So you want to stack up as much confluences in your favor that will give you an edge to let you know that the market is either going to come down or is going to go back up. So guys, like I said, let me just illustrate more that when the support is broken, it becomes resistance, and when the resistance is broken, it becomes support. Take for example, when this resistance was broken, it acted as support, and when market broke it down, came down, and also when market broke this zone also, it started acting as, broke this support. This support started acting as resistance. Market tested it again before market came down. So as you can see, in the trending market is simply when the market keeps breaking support, keep breaking resistance, keep retesting it in that particular direction. A good example is what you can see here and here and here, guys. So that's it for support and resistance. So if you find this video very helpful, be sure to subscribe and to hit the notification bell, so you'll be alerted when I create a new video. In subsequent video, I'm going to be talking about market structure, order blocks, liquidity grab, and so on, majorly institutional trading concept. So thank you very much. Keep making pip, guys, and bye for now.